Okay, hello. My name is Aiden Kelly. This is my book share for school. I am doing the book Ties That Bind, Ties That Break, which was my choice book, and it is by Lindsay Namioka, I think is how it's pronounced. So I did three different houses. That last one's something I just built for fun. These houses represent her life, um, and they're big different things. Her plot points in her life. So this is the house where she grew up. To come here, this is her room. She used to um, sleep here, and her sister's room. This is big. Her sister's room is right here, so she could always talk to her through this window and stuff, and listen in through the walls. And they were pretty good friends because at this time, Aylin, who's the main character, is the girl. She was going to get her feet bound, which is like or binded is like when you get these big straps attached to your feet, or like strapped around your feet, and it keeps your feet the same size for a long time. And she didn't do that, so this is her mom and dad's bedroom, her room where she slept when she was a baby. Um, this is Uncle's bedroom. He'll come soon, like later. And this is her dad's office. Came in here a lot. It's where she would go when she needed troubles to like somebody to talk to, or she would go to her sister. Um, her ama, she had an ama, and I forgot to put a bedroom for her, but an ama is basically like a nanny, but takes care of the kid like it's their own baby. So, um, sometimes like the ama would try to take control of her, and Aylin would run outside onto a courtyard around here, like around the back of their house, which is where I'm showing you. She'd run away, and since the Ama had bound feet, she couldn't catch her, so she would come into these bushes and hide and listen in on the conversations in her sister's room, and the Ama would just be so confused and not know where she went and have to come all the way back around here. So later on in the story, um, after she's living in her second house, her father dies, and the uncle takes control. Oops, kind of overpowers this house, but from here, so going to the second house. Um, so what happened is come in here, a nice little dining room. So this is where she lived in her second house. When she was 14, she accepted the job to be an ama. And this was her room. Bigger chests, more space. Basically, chests are like a dresser. She slept there, all that stuff. These are the kids' rooms. This was the girls' room. It's her bed and her dresser in there. Oops. Okay, so this was the little boy's room for two, and when the boy would get sick, so you can hear the mom coming in the night and sleep and so that was a big part of her life, there, and after a long time, the kids found her to become like family and all that, so, after a little while, that's what happened. There's a nice little sound waterfall right there. So after that, after a little while, after like when she turned into like 18 or something, that's when her father died. like writing. And she came in here, and her uncle was very mean to her, and her mother was sobbing in the bedroom. And now she came in this bedroom. So that was a big part because my uncle, I think, so she went up to that office and told her uncle that she was leaving because in here, this family asked her to move to California because they were born there and they moved here and now they were moving back and they asked her for her to come with and she said yes. So she was good to her uncle. So that's fun. And after that, I decided to move to the third house. And this is the house in California. I didn't exactly know what to do for this because I don't live in California. So I asked my mom and she told me to Google a California house, like on the city, in the city. So they live in San Francisco, and this is one of the houses. So I made the nice garage and everything, earth built. So you come in here. This is where it was. There wasn't very much information or book list about it, maybe 2 or 3 chapters on them living in California. But get out of here. This is Aylin's room. She had a loft upstairs. This is where she slept, and then her clothes were downstairs. And after a little while, she was treated like family and got just as much respect as anybody else would. This is the daughter's room. This is the brother's room. And so, yeah, and then there's this character in the story, who she fell in love with early on when she was a kid because they went to school together. And I don't remember his name, but he wasn't that important. And after a while, they went on a vacation, and they found him on a boat. So that's the Bookshare. These are my 3 houses. This took me a long time to do.